folks, TGIF edition of the show. Hottest show on the streets, bringing you that fire. Talking Crimson Tide football news in my own words. Yours truly, Stephen Smith here of TDA. Glad to have you all checking us out here on a Friday. We're bringing you the show from the Magic City of Birmingham. We stream it to you through YouTube. Now, speaking of the channel, you know what time it is. You hit that subscribe button right now. Smash that subscribe button. You love the content. You feeling it. You can't go a day without talking about Bama. Hit that subscribe button. Get every friend, every family member, diehard Bama fan, casual Bama fan, consumer of Tide football to subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Like the show, hit the like button, smash the like button, drop a like on the show. Let's get this thing right now. 50 likes to kick this thing off. Appreciate the support from you guys. Also, daily Super Chat go $100. Daily Super Chat go $100. Appreciate you guys for all the support. You making this your show, your network, platform, channel, and space to talk Bama. Make sure you hit that notification bell, turn all of your notifications on so that way when we drop hot stuff right here for TDA on your Bama program, you're in the know. You're not missing a single thing there. But got an outstanding show for you guys. Got the man coming back, Bo Scarbrough, two-time national champion, USFL champion, former Alabama running back. He's got some things to say. Got a chance to speak with the team, or to the team on Thursday. Bo Scarborough's got a message here that he wants to share with us. It'll be fun to get a part of that conversation. We want to hear from you guys tonight. The Bama fans, ring those phone lines. Don't let tonight go by without letting your voice be made known, your opinion be made aware of right here. You can do this by calling 205-448-1358, the number to call in. Let your voice be heard, 205-448-1358. And one more time, 205-448-1358. So, Elon, let's jump to this right now. Topic number one of the conversation, could it be? Could it really happen? I know there was a conversation about this last offseason. It didn't happen. And now it's resurfaced again. So could it actually truly happen? What am I referring to? Bill O'Brien and the possibility he's heading back to the National Football League. Bill O'Brien and him going back to the pros, primarily the New England Patriots. Why are we talking about this? Because just yesterday, one of the best, if not the best NFL reporter out there, Albert Breer, works for the Monday Morning Quarterback, highly respected guy in this craft. Albert Breer on a podcast yesterday, and he said that it is actually a definite possibility Bill O'Brien back to the NFL, primarily the New England Patriots, is in play here. There's been a lot of positive conversation between, there's always positive conversation between Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. These two have a very close relationship with each other. They work together with the Cleveland Browns. And, as much as O'Brien may like Tuscaloosa, after what's happened in the last two seasons, Nick Saban looking more than likely a different direction where this offense is concerned. So according to Albert Breer, he's saying, definitely, possibility right there. Bill O'Brien back to the NFL is in play, and primarily to the New England Patriots. So the question is, does Nick Saban part ways? I think he does. I think there's no other choice but to cut the Band-Aid and cut ties with Bill O'Brien after the season. I think there's no other choice. If you look at this offense, Bill O'Brien has no connection with this offense. Jim McElwain had connection with the offense he was running. Lane Kiffin had connection with the offense he was running. Brian Dable, Michael Locksley, they had a connection with the offense they were running. Same thing with Steve Sarkisian. Bill O'Brien has absolutely no connection to this offense that he's running. So does Nick Saban part ways? He has to. I mean, there is absolutely no choice in the matter. He has to cut ties here. And the good thing we do know is, people, there are quite a few college football programs who have expressed big interest in O'Brien. Nebraska has, Georgia Tech has, Colorado has, Arizona State has. Those four at the least have expressed, there's probably more, but those four at the least have expressed major interest here in O'Brien. Now, going back to what Albert Breer mentioned in the podcast, if O'Brien does not interview for these prospective schools, then definitely expect him to make that jump back to the pros. Definitely expect him to make that jump back to the NFL. I think, to be honest, U.S. Bama Nation are going, we don't care where he goes. He can go to Timbuktu. We don't care where O'Brien goes. Just as long as he is not in Tuscaloosa in the spring of next year, that's all that matters. As long as he's not wearing crimson and white with a backwards cap on in a booth, it doesn't matter where he goes after the season. Just make sure and very sure, not in Tuscaloosa. I think every Alabama fan shares that sentiment. Doesn't matter where the man goes, as long as that man is not anywhere around the University of Alabama program upon the end of this campaign. But that was kind of interesting there yesterday. Albert Breer, one of the best guys out there in terms of reporting on the NFL, in a podcast saying, definite possibility O'Brien returning to the pros, return to the NFL, more than likely could be the New England Patriots. But will it happen this time? There was a lot of conversation about this last year, but then Albert Breer was not in that conversation. So maybe because he's been talking about it, he's one of the best out here, since he's been talking about it, credibility could be in play here. I'm just saying. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this all measures itself out. But we take our first break here on the show. On Touch That Dial, we're just getting the chest warm upon our return. We check the phone lines. Blow those lines up. We want to hear from you. Getting your thoughts, your conversation, your viewpoints on a Friday. Right after this.
9 players have teamed up and released the Alabama Team Paper, which is a video yearbook they've put out for sale direct to fans. Now, for the first time, small dollar purchases from the fans can support the players as a group as well as a great cause, because $1 of every subscription payment is donated to the Boys and Girls Club of America. Be a 5-star fan base and support your team and a great cause with Team Paper. Check it out at teampaper.com/Alabama.
Remember the taste of Grandma's delicious sweets? Emily's Heirloom Pound Cakes brings back those precious memories with just one bite. Each cake made from scratch. They make the perfect dessert to share with family and friends for any occasion, and ordering is easy. Visit Emily'sHeirloomPoundCakes.com. Click the online store and shop. Then pick up your fresh cake at the kitchen in downtown Homewood. Order yours online at Emily'sHeirloomPoundCakes.com. Emily's Heirloom Pound Cakes, making memories from scratch.
All right, people, we're rocking and rolling back into the action from the break on a Friday TGIF edition of the show. Hottest show on the streets, talking Bama football news. In my own words, right here, yours truly, Stephen M. Smith. Got the man Eli Walker in the production studio. On tomorrow, you got Bama Austin Peay, Bryant Denny, 11 a.m. Central Time kickoff, Senior Day. Seniors will be honored. Game will be on SEC Network Plus. So if you don't have that package, you can check out the TDA watch party tomorrow. You can do that with Justin Smith and John Ivory. Absolutely, get in that watch party tomorrow. Do not have the SEC Network package. Also, the TDA post-game show. Check that out immediately after the game. TDA post-game show with my guys Justin Riley, the Bama Standard, and also former Bama receiver Mike McCoy. TDA post-game show. Check that out. But we go to the phone lines to grab your calls. The call segment brought to you by the Blue Wrench Gang, 205-448-1358. Number to call in, 205-448-1358. That's the number right there. Let your voice be made known as we work on you guys getting your calls in here. You guys are gathering your thoughts to get those calls in. We're gonna go to a quick little call topic right here, and that is about Senior Day on tomorrow. Alabama honoring several guys who are in the senior class. This will be guys that came in 2018 and 2019. So this senior class was a part of a national championship in 2020, undefeated national championship in the COVID shortened year. The senior class was a part of 3 SEC titles, 2018, 2020, and 2021. So this senior class did some good stuff. And among the seniors, you're looking at guys like Jalen Moody, looking at guys like DJ Dale, Byron Young, looking at guys like Justin Aboigbe, looking at guys like Jordan Battle, DeMarco Helms, Henry To'o. Quite a few guys. There are quite a few names in the senior class that you are looking at. So group of seniors, they did some good things. Now, of course, they would have much rather had their career end for national championship. There's no doubt about that. But to leave your mark with 3 SECs and a national championship in 2020, can't beat that. Can't beat that with a stick. So those seniors will be honored either before the game or during halftime. The last few years, it's been before the game. So Eli, we know you're going to be on the field, so definitely get pictures and video of those seniors getting honored there. It's always a cool tradition how they have the families on the field, and Coach Saban takes a picture with every family of every senior and gives them a little football so they can always have something to be remembered by and honored by and appreciated by. So that's really cool when that happens, when Saban does that on Senior Day. Looks like some super chats have come in here. That daily super chat go $100. Daily super chat go $100 there. Appreciate you guys for the support. Brian Watson with that $4.99 in the super chats, getting started off there rightly. Appreciate that love there coming from Mr. Brian Watson. But we go to a break right now, folks. Don't touch that down, because when we get back, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the star. We got Bo Scarbrough coming on and coming in hot. 2-time national champion and USFL champion. He's going to be talking about his time and being around the Bama program yesterday and visiting with the team. We'll get with Scarbrough right after this.
Touchdown Alabama Magazine is Alabama football's premier publication. A subscription to Touchdown Alabama Magazine is the perfect gift for any Alabama fan. For exclusive news and information, recruiting updates, a free annual print magazine, and more, go to touchdownalabama.com and click join. Only $7.95 per month, or pay $74.95 for a full year subscription. That's a yearly saving of $20. Go to touchdownalabama.com today and roll Tide.
All right, people, we're back in here to the action from the break. Hottest show on the streets, talking Bama football news. In my own words, yours truly, Stephen Smith of TDA. Continue hitting that like button, drop a like on the show, smash the like button. Getting this to 50 likes right now. Appreciate the support coming from you guys. Also, all donations welcome. All donations appreciated. Guys, shout out Michael Giles, who put in that $9.99 in the super chats there. Mr. Giles at $9.99. coming from him. Appreciate him listening all the way from Nashville. But we go to the phone lines with the In My Own Words hotline. We pick up the bona fide legend, the man, the myth himself, the two-time national championship running back for your Crimson Tide 2015 and 2017, USFL champion this past season. He's back with those Birmingham Stallions. And here's a guy that had a chance to visit his alma mater on yesterday, speak with the team, get a feel for a lot of things in his trip back. And we're talking about the bad man himself, Bo Scarbrough. Bo, what's going on, man? Bo, what's happening, brother? Bo, can we get you in, Bo? As we're trying to work on getting Bo's voice in here, definitely we got Bo Scarbrough here on the show. He's got a lot to say, a lot to talk about. Was able to visit with the team here on Thursday. He was able to talk to the players, able to have a little one-on-one conversation with one coach, Nick Saban. So it's going to be awesome to hear what Scarborough's going to bring us on the show in this segment this evening. I know for a lot of us it's different not seeing Alabama play for a national championship. It's different not seeing the Tide play for an SEC title, but it's good to be able to play for that respect on the jersey. But I think Eli's got him now. We go to the phone lines. We pick up my man, Bo Scarbrough. Bo, you there, man? Bo, you there? Still working on trying to get Bo in here through the speaker system here. Our apologies for that, folks. Got some small issues we're working out here, but we're trying to get Bo on through the speakers. But going back to what I was saying, it's good to play for the respect of the A on your jersey. It's good to play for the respect of the name on your jersey. And I feel like this. I feel like if Alabama, these next two games here, and of course the bowl game, if they show some relentless toughness, some competitiveness, and just some hunger, if they show big hunger offensively and defensively to end out the year, I feel like you as Bama fans would be like, you know what? This is great right here. No, Bama did not win a conference championship. No, Bama did not win. Okay, I think we got him. Bo, you're here?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, we got Bo. We got go. We got Bo. I can stop my rambling here. Bo Scarbrough, two-time national champion, USFL champion, joining us right here on In My Own Words on a Friday. So Bo, I mean, first thought to you, getting a chance to speak to players on yesterday, getting a chance to have a conversation with one Coach Saban. I mean, for you, Bo, what was the main thought process for you, coming down to Tuscaloosa, having a chance to speak with the team, speak with players, kind of impart your wisdom, what you've been through, and being a part of this program, going through the trenches, going through the everyday grind, winning championships, being a player that not only the fans loved, but everybody respected. I mean, what was it like for you going down to T-Town to have this conversation, with players, and even to have a heart-to-heart there with Coach Saban also?
I mean, it means a lot to me, man, to be welcomed back in the building. Everybody happy to see you, and it's a family thing. Like, there's one thing I can say about the University of Alabama. Once you leave, you come back, it's just like you were there yesterday. And everybody, even the new coaches and the new people who work there, they even know who you are because people around the building, they let them know about the former players that came through Alabama and all that. And then I was just, so excited to be able to, talk to the players and things. And, they were locked in because when I looked around, everybody's eyes were locked in on me and wanted to listen to what I had to say. And I just refreshed their memory about, what Alabama about and why they came here and the standard and stuff like that. And, I love those guys, man, because they're not bad kids at all. They're not the kids that get in trouble. I mean, we have the point system, and the point system is very low, and I was so surprised because if the point system is high, that means like no one going to class and being late. But in that the case, that's not happening. So those guys are, I can say they're trying their best, to work hard, but I think I just had to refresh their memory of the Alabama standard and, the process and, listening to Coach Saban. So I just gave them a little motivation about Alabama and, what we expect from it. It wasn't nothing hardcore or anything like that. And, I told them that I love them and, I love the way how they plan to handling things and stuff like that. But all around, man, it was just a great experience to be back in the building and be able to talk to Ginger and Jeff and Coach Saban and Jeff Springer. So it was great, man. And John Chapman and Denzel and I saw Miss Amy and Linda and all those people, man. It was amazing, and everybody had a smile on their face when they saw me, man. They were very excited and. I felt welcome. Alabama is my home, my alma mater, and I take that football very serious.
So, Bo, based on the message that you gave, I mean, could you feel the hunger in the players' eyes? Could you feel that hunger there? Could you feel like they were taking that message in, not necessarily, like you mentioned, you being hardcore, but just you kind of reminding those guys like, hey, you're playing for something bigger than yourself. You're playing in a program where guys before you laid the foundation, you see the foundation laid, but now you get a chance to build on that foundation and leave it for somebody coming behind you. That you feel like the message was received, and could you see the hunger on their faces? I think we lost Bo. You still with us, man?
Yeah. I said that I can tell that they very hungry because, like I just said before, they were locked in. Like their eye, when I looked around, no one was looking down. No one was, wondering off. They wanted to hear what I had to say. Like they wanted to listen. Like they wanted to hear what I had to say, and I think that they took it very serious, and I hope that I put an impact on them.
You're just checking out the show right now. We got Bo Scarbrough, two-time national champion, USFL champion, right here on the phone lines talking Crimson Tide football on in my own words on a Friday. So, Bo, moving forward here, I mean, do you see your message not only lighting a fire under this team to finish this season strong, but do you see your message kind of jumpstarting these guys into next spring, in next season, your words kind of on their minds of, okay, this is what the standard is. This is what I need to do. Because sometimes, coaches can say things, players can say things, people can say things, but it may take somebody who's being in that zone, in that frame of space, in that area, and you are in that area, and you coming back to talk to them to shed some light on, hey guys, I was right there where y'all are at right now. I was once right there in them same seats, in that same meeting room, on that same field, in the same atmosphere. I was breathing the exact same air that you breathing right now. So do you feel like your message will not only help these guys finish strong, them taking it in, but jumpstart them for next season?
Well, Steve, I actually think that we'll see some of that this coming Saturday. Because they were laser focused, and then when you're winning, everybody loves you, everybody praising you, but when you're down, that kind of fades away. So I think that they probably thought that everybody was doubting them and all that, because you can't forget that they're young teenagers now, and take stuff pretty hard when you're a teenager. But the speech that I have given them and, told them the standard, I don't think that they're going to wait till next season to, get started on that. I think that they're going to, start that now. I think this Saturday, I think they're going to, play ball to the wall, and I think that they're going to be locked in, laser focused, and bring back the Bama standard. I don't think that they're going to wait till next year or anything like that. I think that it's going to be something that they're going to try to do like right now. So when next year comes, they already have the standard set and they can feed off of last year. I'm speaking 2023 right now. They can think about last year, how they ended the season, and want to keep that going, but even more domination and more focus and, looking at things in a different way, and that's what I think. I don't think they're going to wait till next year. I think that the players is going to be dominant on Saturday. I think they're going to take that in consideration, what I said to them, and they're going to put it in perspective on Saturday. I don't think they're going to wait because those guys over there is hungry.
He's Bo Scarbrough, folks, a two-time national champion, USFL champion. Join us right here on the show, In My Own Words, Friday with yours truly, Stephen Smith of TDA. Bo, as always, my brother, I appreciate you. Love you, as always, helping us out here on the show. You enjoy the game on Saturday, and we'll chat it up, as always, with you soon, man. Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Bo Scarbrough right there. Had a chance to speak with Coach Saban on yesterday, speak with the team on yesterday, shared some huge words of wisdom, huge nuggets of wisdom. So hopefully these guys take it in from somebody who won 2 national titles under Nick Saban, from somebody who won, 2 SEC titles under Coach Saban. Guys, shout out CEO Watts with that $1.99 in the super chat. CEO Watts helping us out here on the show. We go to a break right here, folks. Don't touch that dial. When we get back, return to the phone lines. We grab your calls, your thoughts, your conversations. We get to you right after this.
Every sports fan deserves the proper representation. Whitwell Sports introduces to you the Title Towel. Wave that Title Towel in the air like you just don't care. In support of Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Only $9.99 and it lasts a lifetime. Head on over to whitwellsports.com and get your Title Towel today. Touchdown Alabama Magazine is Alabama football's premier publication. A subscription to Touchdown Alabama Magazine is the perfect gift for any Alabama fan. For exclusive news and information, recruiting updates, a free annual print magazine, and more, go to touchdownalabama.com and click join. Only $7.95 per month, or pay $74.95 for a full year subscription. That's a yearly saving of $20. Go to touchdownalabama.com today and roll Tide.
All right, people, we're rocking and rolling in here to the action from the break. In my own words, yours truly, Stephen Smith of TDA. Appreciate my man Bo Scarbrough in that last segment there. 2-time national championship running back during his tenure with the Crimson Tide, 2015 and 2017. USFL champion also for the Birmingham Stallions. We got over 200 people in the chat. We've got 67 likes. Appreciate you guys. Let's get this thing now. 100 likes. Hit the like button. Smash the like button. Drop a like there on the show. Also, all donations welcomed and appreciated. That daily super chat goal, $100 daily. Super chat goal, $100 right there. We appreciate the support from all of you, making this your spot to talk Bama football. Go to the phone lines to grab your calls. Call segment brought to you by the Blue Wrench Gang, 205-448-1358. Number to call in to let your voice be heard, 205-448-1358. We grab this call. You're live on the show. What's happening? How we feeling? State your name and where you calling from.
Man, oh man, you already know who it is, Steven, man. It's your boy, Coach Smoot. What's been going on, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good. You know, you got the seniors being honored this weekend with Bama Austin Peay. And, of course, you got the Iron Bowl the following week. And you're trying to see which New Year's Six Bowl could Alabama get in. But you're still holding out hope for all chaos to ensue. And Bama slipping into that college football playoff. A lot going on right now.
Man, Steven, let's be honest. Do we really deserve any type of chaos or anything to get into the playoffs this year? I wouldn't say I would hate for this team to make the playoffs, but I don't think we've earned it this year. And with the backlash,
absolutely not. I would much rather see this team finish up this season with pride, go into either a New Year's Six Bowl or a really good bowl, and just let this hurt stay inside of you, and just let out straight fury next year.
Let it hurt. Let it kill some egos. Let it shoot down some over expectations, or however you want to put it. Like let's suffer for a while. Let's suffer for a while as an organization. Let's suffer for a while as a program, because we brought this on ourselves. You know, hiring Bill O'Brien, you know, that was mistake number one. Hopefully he gets this job in the NFL. Hopefully somewhere. He got to go. I don't care if he go to
Timbuktu, somewhere.
Somewhere. He got to go. I done made a trip back to T-Town and everything to help him start packing. He didn't want to let me in to help him. He said he got a few more games. I said, no, don't worry about it. You know, you can coach the games, but, you know, let me finish packing your stuff for you, you know.
I mean, Coach Smook, I'm gonna say this, Coach Smook, man. I got a friend of mine who's been saying that she'll help his wife find a good nail salon and find good schools for the kids somewhere else.
Hey, he got the support of the fans. He got the support of the Bama Nation to go ahead and transition. He might as well just accept it so we could just move on past this phase and get back to what we know to be. And we got some of the best talent sitting on that bench, you know, waiting in the line and wait. And you got these running backs that want to get 15 to 20 carries a game. You know, we got all these offensive linemen that's ready to get their pancakes stacked up. You know, like Bill O'Brien not allowing that to happen. And I hate Bryce had to waste, you know, possibly his last year under such a horrible offensive coordinator. And, you know, we're not going to blame Saban for everything. You know, Saban took a chance like he's done with other coaches in the past. We did not expect Bill O'Brien to come in here and cause this much havoc. So I'm looking forward to this season ending. I hope we end with some pride, like you said, Steven. I feel like a lot of young guys, even some guys that have been, you know, nursing back to health, I would love to see Aaron Anderson, Tyler Harrell get out there and get some good looks. I would love to see Kendrick Law get some more reps. I would love to see Jermaine Burton and Henry To'oTo'o to, you know, get warm on the bench while it's getting cold outside. Get them some nice, you know, Alabama jackets for the sideline. Like, let's get some players on the field that want to be there, that want to play with some pride. You know, Huggin Henry, I wouldn't be mad if he faked the injury after practice tonight. You know, like if he just came up with an injury, I wouldn't be mad. You know, if he faked it and just saved face for the rest of the season. Because if this man go out tomorrow and get ran over by somebody from Austin Peay, I know something. You know, like it's getting that bad. It's getting that bad, Steven. And I'm at the point now, man. I'm so emotionally detached from the game. It's bad. I'm as an Alabama fan and being, you know, in this tenure with Coach Saban, we've had something to look forward to every year. Even when we had disappointments, it's been like, okay, you've always seen a fight. And I just don't see that fight in these boys. Even last week with the win, man, it just wasn't a fight. You know, it wasn't a dominant victory. We won, but it didn't even feel like a win because of just how much turmoil and how lack of the lack of effort and energy that's been displayed this year. I promise you, man, my hopes are that we finish strong, finish with some pride, and we find out who wants to be there, players and staff. You know, it's really time to do some real soul searching, guys. But that's all I got to say, Steven. It's been a while since I called in. I miss the chat, man. I miss everybody. You know, I love this show. I love you guys up there, you, John, you know, Benny, the whole staff, man. I'm just glad to be a part of this growing network, man. And y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. And roll tide to everybody in the chat. It's your boy, Coach Smook, and I'm out, man.
Appreciate Coach Smoke, a.k.a. Senator Hines, calling in here on a Friday. He says he emotionally detached. That's big. For Coach Smoke to say that, that's how you know this season for much of Bama Nation has been a disappointment. And before I even get to the call topic here, Eli, I want to say this. So, Chris Doering, former Florida Gator, he's now an analyst for ESPN's SEC Network. He had some strong words for the Bama Nation on Tuesday where he said Bama fans just need to shut up about the coordinators. I mean, just shut up. You got Nick Saban. You got the greatest coach that's ever done it. He's going to get it right. He's going to make the adjustments. I'm tired of all the complaining. Bama Nation just needs to shut up. And while I get where Chris Doering is coming from with that, but at the same time, Alabama fans are some of the smartest people out there. You know great football when you see it. And you know terrible football when you see it. I mean, even if a great football team takes a loss, you can see great football when you see fight, when you see effort, when you see passion, when you see commitment, when you see, okay, I may go down, but you're going to have a busted up lip, a messed up eye, and one leg missing. Even as I'm going down for the count, I'm going to make sure you are broke, busted, and disgusted as I'm going down. And we're not seeing that with this Alabama team. I mean, Alabama teams in years past, they may have taken a loss or two, but you look at the team that beat them and you're like, dog, Shawty, you look bad. You won. But I played Alabama, though. But you won. But I look like I done lost my soul because I played Alabama. Now it's, yeah, they played Alabama and they getting up two-stepping out the stadium. Even after a loss by the other team. If a team is getting up, two-stepping out the stadium. So yeah, Bama fans have earned that right to complain. They've earned that right because they still hold on. Saban, this product right here, not necessarily at all proud of a product right here that's being shown on the field this season. And I don't think Coach Saban is proud of the product either. I don't think he is. You can tell he's frustrated. I mean, you can look at Saban and tell he's frustrated. He's not proud of the product at all. So, to Chris Doering, telling the Alabama Nation, hey, you guys, shut up about the coordinators. Chris Doering, if this was Florida playing like this, you'd be saying the exact same thing that the Alabama Nation is saying right now. And with that, we go to the call topic, that being on one Derrick Henry, somebody of whom, former Bama player that's playing extremely well in the NFL. Derrick Henry, another rushing milestone. This is his fourth 1,000-yard season in his 7-year pro career. His fifth 1,000-yard season from scrimmage. He rushed for a touchdown and threw a touchdown. Yes, Derrick Henry can play quarterback too. Threw a touchdown in the Titans' 27-17 win over the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. Derrick Henry this year, 1,010 yards rushing, 10 touchdowns on 230 carries. He leads the league for carries and yards. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns with 10. Derrick Henry, two-time NFL rushing champion. Is he going for a third NFL rushing title? I mean, looks like he is, especially after missing some games last year with a foot injury. So, King Henry back doing what he does with the Titans, who are 7-3 and atop the AFC South right now. But we take our final break here on the show. Don't touch that dial. When we get back, I dive into the position group that I will have my eyes on intensely for the remainder of the season, the bowl game, to next spring. We'll get into it after this.
Touchdown Alabama Magazine is Alabama football's premier publication. A subscription to Touchdown Alabama Magazine is the perfect gift for any Alabama fan. For exclusive news and information, recruiting updates, a free annual print magazine, and more, go to touchdownalabama.com and click join. Only $7.95 per month, or pay $74.95 for a full year subscription. That's a yearly saving of $20. Go to touchdownalabama.com today and roll Tide. Thank you for tuning in. Show your support right now by clicking that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button now and enable all notifications to make sure you don't ever miss any of the best Alabama football news, notes, and information right here on Touchdown Alabama.
All right, folks, we're back into the action from the break on a Friday. TGIF edition of the show. How to Show on the Streets, talking Bama. In my own words, with yours truly, Stephen Smith of TDA. Got the Manning Walker in the production studio, and we're at 83 likes right now, closing in on 100. Continue hitting the like button. Smash that thumbs up. Give us a like here on the show. Trying to end this thing strong with 100 likes. Appreciate you guys. All donations welcome. All donations appreciated. That daily Super Chat go, $100 daily Super Chat go. Thanks to all of you for making this your show, your platform, your space here. Talk Bama football. Also, don't forget, TDAwear.com. It is TDAwear.com. So we got you covered right here with all of your gear, supporting your team and the brand, giving you all the information on your team. So make us your one-stop shop. Get you that gear today. Support Coach Saban, University of Alabama, the student athletes, and us here at Touchdown Alabama Magazine. You can check out TDAwear.com. Link in the description. But now, Eli, the position group that I will have my eyes intensely on from, these next two games of the regular season, or last two games of the regular season, to Alabama's bowl game, and then to start spring practice next season. The wide receiver position. There were a lot of positions I thought about. I thought about the defensive line, thought about the defensive secondary, thought about the quarterbacks between Jalen Milroe and Ty Simpson. Thought about a lot. But I ended up with the wide receivers. Why? Because Bama's got to groom a number one guy. Got to. They got to groom a number one guy. They have to. A number one guy has to be found in this list here. And then on top of that, you got to groom some consistency. You got to develop some consistency with these guys in terms of not dropping passes, running your routes cleanly and precisely, working back to the quarterback, making plays. I mean, here's a game where Corey Brooks, guys like Kobe Prentice, Isaiah Bond, Kendrick Law, Aaron Anderson, if he plays out there, Tyler Harrell. Nick Saban keeps saying Harrell's healthy. He's got speed. Well, let's see it. Let's see it. He's healthy. Let's see it. And for Holman Wiggins, I mean, got to develop a receiver. Got to develop a number one guy. Got to develop consistency, positive consistency across the board. We have not seen it from this wide receiver room. And, Coach Wigg, he did great things at Memphis. He did great things at Virginia Tech. He's been able to cultivate guys at Alabama. But he's got to develop somebody in this wide receiver room right here. Somebody's got to be developed. Doesn't matter if it's Brooks, JoJo Earl, Christian Leary, Tyler Harrell, any of these freshmen. Guys have got to be developed here in this wide receiver room. Because when you look at next season, whether your quarterback is Jalen Milroe or Ty Simpson, they got to have guys they can trust that will catch the football. That's been one of the biggest frustrations with Bryce Young all season. Guys not catching the ball. He will work off script, pull Houdini stuff out, put the ball in the hands of these receivers, and they're just dropping it like money they don't want. You got to catch the football. And that starts with wide receivers coach developing these guys in their craft. Now, the receivers have to take their craft seriously. That's true. You have to take your craft seriously as a player and work on that craft. How did guys like Devontae Smith, John Mechie, Jamison Williams, Amari Cooper, Julio Jones, among others, get so good? After practice, they worked on that jug machine. Catching footballs out the jug machine. Catching tennis balls out the jug machine. They stayed after practice, getting some extra time and reps down with the quarterback. I mean, how many times did we see Amari Cooper say, I'll work with Blake Sims at the practice, man. We got some extra throws in. How much, Devontae Smith and Jerry Jeudy and those guys, hey, we worked with Tua at the practice, man. Had to get that timing down with Tua. Devontae Smith, John Mechie, Jalen Waddle. Hey, we spent time with Matt 10, baby. Me and Matt, we got that timing down. We had to stay at the practice, get them throws in. How many times last year? Jamison Williams, John Mechie. Hey, bruh, we had to stay back with Bryce, with B9, with BY9. We had to get that timing down with BY9. So, yes, you have to work your craft as a player. But Holman Wiggins as the coach, the development of these receivers, it's got to happen. Got to start this week against Austin Peay. So that will be the position group my eyes will be on, is starting tomorrow. Are these receivers getting better? And are we seeing a guy take a step forward to be the number one guy in the group? That's what my eyes will be on. Shout out Coach Smoke with that $2 donation in the Super Chats. Rounding us out here on a Friday. As always, folks, you want the best in news, notes, information, entertainment in your favorite program. We got you right here. You got to access the Touchdown Alabama Magazine app. You download the app from the iPhone App Store if you're rocking Team Apple. Google Play Store if you got the Android phone. For your audio needs, check us out. iTunes or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn Radio, Overcast.fm, Google Play, or iHeartRadio. We got you covered. Good and gracious, Lord sees fit. I'll be back on Monday, continuing the conversation that is Tide football. Remember, Alabama fans, you can purchase individual copies of Touchdown Alabama Magazine. Have those sent to your door. That link will be found in the description. If you're trying to get your hands on the fresh edition, print edition of TDA the magazine, here's what you do. Go to touchdownalabama.com. You click join. Become a member or a subscriber today. That link in the description. Also, folks, remember the TDA post-game show tomorrow after the game. Chatted up by guys Justin Riley and Mike McCoy. Also, get in the TDA watch party tomorrow. John Ivory and Justin Smith. It's going to be fun right there. It's going to be outstanding. Guys, shout out my guy, Bo Scarbrough, for coming on here, doing his thing. Two-time national champion, USFL champion for the Birmingham Stallions as well. Guys, shout out you, the outstanding fans of Bama football. All the calls, super chats, chat line, conversations, donations. You know what y'all do. Making this y'all, showing y'all space to talk Bama football. Guys, shout out my man Eli Walker in the production studio. Doing the best that he can to handle the craziness that is yours truly. Not crazy. Eli does a great job of trying to keep me on schedule. Always a good thing when you are able to be kept on schedule. Till next time, folks, husbands, love your wives. Wives appreciate, value those husbands, children. You continue to do the right thing. Fun thing, smart thing, good thing, legitimate thing to not be bored. Hey, enjoy that Thanksgiving next week also. Get you those 3 hearty meals a day, those 3 great laughs a day. You protect yourself. You protect the loved ones around you. Enjoy all family and friends over the holidays next week. Until next time, folks, I'm your man, Stephen M. Smith, and you've been listening in my own words.